Hey everyone, this is Suresh from Mind is a Monkey coming at you guys with another episode of Let's Check Out Some Diecast. So today we have Matchbox Moving Parts Mix 5. Yeah, so that's Mix 5 of 2024. So 2024 is also the year Matchbox Moving Parts moved to a completely plastic free packaging, right? So it's fully made of compostable, recyclable material so all the good stuff. So this is a pretty interesting mix, and there are two reasons why. So one is, I think this is definitely going to be like a collector's favorite, especially if you're a Harry Potter fan. So it's the 1962 Ford Anglia that comes in Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. So we will talk a little more about that when we open it. And this mix is also special because it has a sixth model that is a Super Chase. So I think that is a Volkswagen Transporter bus. So it's a pretty cool looking orange shade. So I think there is something with Matchbox moving parts Super Chases this year. So far, there have been three chases. So the first one was the Pagani. The second one was the Nissan Skyline, and the third one is the Matchbox Volkswagen Transporter bus. And all the three of them have some kind of orange in their color scheme. So I'm wondering if that is a theme that Matchbox intentionally chose for the Super Chases. But anyhow, so I was lucky enough to kind of like score these a couple of days back at my local Walmart. So I'm pretty pumped about the set. So let's check out the models. Oopsie. So first we have the 2022 Jaguar I-Pace, and then we have the Nissan Ariya, and we have a 1975 Range Rover, and we have a 1995 Chevy C1500, and to me, this is kind of definitely my favorite model of the lot. It's a 1962 Ford Anglia, kind of like a tribute to the car's appearance in Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. All right. All right. So without further delay, let's dive right in and unbox these. So first, we're going to be checking out the 2022 Jaguar I-Pace. This happens to be a new model for 2024, and the moving parts is the doors. So let's check it out. And I have mentioned this in earlier Matchbox moving parts videos too. So with the new packaging, you just kind of like gotta pop out the model, right? That prevents, that prevents people from just kind of like ripping the packaging. Yeah, seriously, I have seen that happen in my local stores. But no, I mean, so far, Matchbox is this selection of this design of packaging has definitely prevented people from kind of like being able to rip it off, kind of like without buying it and stuff like that. So that's good design, right? So there we have the Jaguar I-Pace, right? Nice work on the grill. I'm wondering how much of this detail you're able to get into. So let me try getting it a little closer. Yeah, so there you have it, right? Nice little detail on the grill. And wow, I love the Jaguar. Okay. And it also says I-Pace, and it says there's something that it says EV 400. So I think that's probably their electric car because it says EV 400. Wow, check that out. It's got some cool doors, opening doors. I'm wondering if this is kind of like, you know, quality issue. I hope not every Jaguar that's out there has this quality issue. I'm thinking it just happened to be this one car, so a little smudge on the paint job there. Yeah. All right. So pretty cool car, right? All right, let's set that right there. Up next, we have the Nissan Aria. So considering that, it does not have a new tooling, I am thinking this kind of like made a debut last year, not necessarily in the moving parts line. Maybe it did a debut in the Matchbox Basics line. So let's check it out. Just popping it off screen. There we have the Nissan Aria, and the moving part here happens to be the hood. Nice detail there, revealing an engine, right? Yeah, pretty cool. Nice paint job, pretty clean. And unlike the Jaguar, this one has like a plastic top, right? Nice factory paint scheme, I guess. They've done some nice work on the color scheme and the paint scheme and the decals chosen for the grille. So there we have the second one from the mix. At number 3, we have the 1975 Range Rover. Pretty solid looking model. Again, it doesn't say that it's a new model, so it's definitely made an appearance last year or the year before, is what I'm thinking. 1975, nice vintage model. And I like the green. I think this is more of like a camouflage green, right? So, and the opening part here is the door. Oh, sorry, dang it. The opening part here is the hood. I don't know what I was thinking when I said door. I was just in my mind, I was thinking, hey, I mean, the mirrors are part of the hood and they are also opening. I was just wondering if it would have been the same thing on the real car. So probably just gotta do a little bit of internet research and find that out. So nice details on the engine. It just looks like a single piece of plastic. So not a lot of details paint wise, but definitely a lot of details molding wise, right? You know what I mean? So nice grill work there. Yes, pretty cool. Yeah, it's really nice. It rolls pretty well. Yeah, so I kind of like the paint scheme, like the color combination. So one is the camouflage green, and the other one is like literally the other camouflage khaki, maybe, right? So pretty cool. 1975 Range Rover. Let's set it there. And up next is the 1995 Chevy C1500. This happens to be a new tooling for the year 2024, so it's making its debut this year, and a lot of collectors have been anticipating this model, and I think this is one of those models that a lot of collectors grew up with, is what I'm thinking, right? So one of my local friends made a comment saying that, hey, I wish they made this in like 25 different more colors. So I think that is how much that person was able to relate to this model. So it's a pretty cool casting. I think it's one of those square bodies, right? So 1995. There we have it, 1995 Chevy C1500. Oh, look at that grill. Wow. I wish they would have had been able to add a golden yellow to that plus there. That makes that Chevy symbol kind of like pop out. And the moving, but I mean, just as I made that comment and I turned it, wow, they made a pretty nice job on the Chevrolet labeling there. So, and the moving part here is there are two moving parts here. So there's actually this part which is supposed to open, but I'm like super scared of breaking it because here, if you see the packaging, it says that this particular door of the bed and the hood, they both open. So I'm trying to get the hood open. Oh, yeah. Okay. At last. Wow. A lot of nice details on the engine. I'm just trying to see if just trying to get some light there. So a lot of nice details on the engine. So this is what I meant when I earlier said the Range Rover doesn't have a lot of paint related details, but a lot of details for parts. So, but this one has a lot of details both with regards to the paint and the parts, right? You see what I mean? Okay. So, awesome, nice looking square body. I'm just gonna try opening this once more. Oh, there. Okay. Thank goodness. I was like super scared. I was gonna kind of like break it. All right, so it's a little tight, but I guess it's good, because some of these models, the flatbeds door tends to be a little loose after you open it a few times, and then it's just kind of like starts dangling. You have trouble, keeping it in that position and stuff like that. So it's pretty cool. A nice golden paint scheme on this one, right? So awesome. Okay. I know this is going to be like a collector's favorite in this, but I kind of like kept my favorite for the last. So there we have the 1962 Ford Anglia. So, to me, it almost appeared like suddenly everywhere I turn, there is something about the Ford Anglia. I'm beginning to think if this is some kind of like an anniversary year for Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, because this particular car is Weasley's car, and Ron kind of like steals it and uses it to fly Harry when they miss the Hogwarts Express at the beginning of chapter 2. And this particular car, it kind of like crashes into the Whomping Willow, and the Whomping Willow makes a mess out of it. But then finally, when they go in search of, I think it was Aragog, the spider, this car comes out of nowhere, and it kind of like saves both Harry and Ron. So this one's like very close to my heart, because growing up, I mean, I shouldn't say I was. To be honest, I still am kind of like a Potter nerd, right? So the moving part here is the door, but the paint scheme is kind of like it's not an enamel paint, So I'm very scared of opening this, without chipping off some of that paint. Just give me 1 second. I'm gonna try and get something. Yep, I was able to find some plastic, so as to prop that door open without kind of chipping the paint, right? So nice. It's also kind of like got some of those rustic look to it, like a worn down paint job, right? So a beautiful looking Anglia. So the reason earlier I said it almost appears whenever I turn my head at something in the store, there's Ford Anglia, because Lego introduced a Ford Anglia model in the Harry Potter series. Matchbox has two versions of this Ford Anglia. So one is in the moving parts category. I think the upcoming Mainlines mix is also gonna have a Ford Anglia. So that's pretty cool. So I kind of like this is definitely, I mean, me being a sucker for Harry Potter and everything, this is definitely my top model. Hot Wheels has made the Ford Anglia model as well, but it was a while ago, right? So it's nice to see this a model being made by Matchbox now. So that's pretty cool. I'm trying to see if, yes, so this is also a new model for Matchbox. So that's pretty cool, right? So there we have it, the 2024 Matchbox moving parts Mix 5. So to me, like I said, this is definitely my favorite, followed by the Range Rover, and I would say the Chevy is like number 3 for me. Tell me what are your favorites in the comments. And till I meet you with another video, this is Suresh signing off. Take care, everyone. Rock on and stay awesome. Bye.